What up YouTube, it's Misery Hates Company. In this video, we're talking about some of the massive changes coming to Diablo Immortal on the December 14th update. Now, I know I'm very late to this. My kids are unfortunately sick, so I'm a little bit late covering this story. So I'm just going to do it as fast as possible. That way you guys can get all the information literally in a few minutes. I'm going to keep this as short as I can. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So this article has a lot of really fantastic information. I'm just going to go blow through it as fast as I can with really just keeping to the high key points on a really high level. So the first thing is you're going to be getting a higher percent of getting a legendary when you turn in your bounties. Because right now there's just a waste of time and you get decent experience, but there's better things you can do in the game. So they're adding more value to the bounty system, which is really phenomenal. I'm enjoying that change. Now you're also going to be getting a 100% legendary guaranteed every single day, just for turning in your first bestiary. So that's, you're going to collect the 10 monstrous essence, go to the bestiary, turn it in, boom, guaranteed legendary the first time you do it every single day. This is huge because there's so many legendaries being added to the game on like a bi-weekly basis, it almost feels like. So you're going to want to be able to get a guaranteed legendary to minimize or I guess maximize how many you can get on a daily basis, so you can ideally farm for the one that you want. Speaking of farming, you're going to get a random green drop after you complete the first 3 dungeons every single day. So you blow through 3 dungeons, you get a guaranteed set piece, which is the green gear. This is massive. It's gonna make it so much worth it for going in on a daily basis and grinding for those dungeons in order to get your set pieces. Because right now it definitely feels like just a massive waste of time. You could take hours, literally tens of 20s, 30s runs and get maybe 1 or 2. It just doesn't feel good. And this is also a fantastic catch-up mechanic for those people coming back to the game, i.e. like myself, or new players come to the game so they can catch up and do the really fun in-game content that this game has to offer. So the next one is actually going to be a higher orange or green drop, which is a legendary or a set piece drop for anyone below server paragon. Now, they don't necessarily go into details in this as to what below server paragon is. Like if you're 1 level below, do you get that bonus? It doesn't necessarily clarify that. So it'll be very interesting to see once this does come live in literally under a week at this point, by the time you're watching this video, as to what that percent is that you have to be under the paragon level to get that increase in the drop chance. Because I, for one, am slowing down my progression on my main to take advantage of that. So you should do the same. That's a little tip. Smash the like button if you enjoy that tip. And another tip that I mentioned is going to be coming at the very end of this video, so you're going to want to make sure you watch it to the very end. Now, the next one that's changing is up to 8 times experience if below server paragon. This is actually active right now. My main is a good, almost well over 100 paragon like level below where it should be, or at least a paragon level. And I'm already seeing the 800 XP bonus. It's really, really cool. So you get it now for the week, and then you also get it when this patch comes out, which is super, super cool. I'm really excited for some of these changes. Now, that's going to do it for the first set of patch notes. We did get a second one, and this one, again, this is all translated from the Chinese, and it's lone wolves can charge too. So again, speaking on the December 14th update, clear as day right there. Basically, it says that the game has been difficult and you waste a lot of time waiting for people to join a party. Well, now you're going to be able to go into your raids with either 1 to 7 people, as it highlights right over here. So only 1 to 7 people can happily enter. Now, again, this is kind of broken English because it's a translation on Google Translate. That's what every YouTuber has said as well, but it really is accurate. If you try to read this, it is just super painful, which is why we're speeding through this as fast as we can. So you can now like solo your lasso raids, or any raid for that matter, if you are capable of doing so, which is really, really fantastic. And I mean, I want to say DM mentioned it on his video. I don't necessarily see it in here where it mentions anything about the warband being able to do it with less people, but he did mention that in his video. It'll be very interesting to see that, if that is true, or if that was just maybe a translation from this. So yeah, I mean, that would be fantastic if you can do it, because you're going to be, I think, in my opinion, now is the time to work on your alts. Now, this is the final tip that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I was going to give you guys, and it's a doozy. You're going to want to stop playing your main right now and work on alts. And that's all I'm going to leave you with, because my video tomorrow is going to explain why and what you should be doing on your alts, and why it's really going to maximize the gain you can get on your main. Until next time, guys, lock it in.